I hope this letter finds you good health. My name is Daniel. Da, 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 da. All right, nothing. I thought this mail was gonna give me like some money or sex or something.
Got mail? Is it from someone hot?
No. But anyway, so let's get away from the game for we have hit a new achievement today. You are now on Facebook dating. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised you ain't on there already trying to like hook the chicks up. Like I'm surprised. Like I really am. Like I really thought, man, this dude's gonna be gone forever. He's gonna have dates galore.
Well, yeah, I forgot that it's activated until you mentioned it. I just discovered it like literally seconds before I came in the call. So, do need a better picture, probably.
I mean, yeah, use whatever. See, and that's gonna be a good thing. I put up about 6 pictures of myself. One kind of doing something. One a couple of me. That way, it's just to make sure people know it, it's actually me. What was I trying to do? Oh, okay, I need to log out. I gotta go. So I gotta mail myself that money, which I gotta find myself a mailbox. Do you have to find the mailbox?
They're all over the place, like any city, pretty much, or town, like Quest Hub.
Oh man. All right, I'm on the. Yeah, what is this sword called on the? It is called the Runed Blade of Baron Rivendare. So, and it makes sense because yeah, they look about the same. God, I still wish I could put this on him. Oh, and my helmet's broke too. Not good. Oh, this is a flight path.
Does your mini map show icons like I think if you click on your mini map, you can make it track mailboxes.
Yeah, it does. Which I have the flight path here, so I'm just gonna fly back to Theramore. Theramore seems to be kind of be probably my spot until I can figure out what I'm gonna do next. But anyway, yeah, dude. So,
Yeah, I'll check it out in a couple minutes here.
oh yeah, I'm happy for you because
Thanks,
you
it's
about
your
to,
idea.
huh?
Yeah, thanks, it's your idea.
Oh, this ain't my idea. This was Facebook's idea. It just happened to be. I just happened to be a part of it. But yeah, I'm still surprised. I just really want to know what took it so long before it finally came to your account.
I think I wasn't considered an active user because like I
But
logged in once and didn't do anything, and
I don't know. I don't think that's it, man. Because like I'm not an active user either, and it was, and the funny thing is, I made 2 accounts, and it just so happened one came after the other. What I think happens is I think once they what they do is that they get a bunch of requests for it and they check it so often and then it's like, oh, okay, I got these 40 requests or 100 requests or 2,000 requests to get the app on their thing, and then they just redo it.
ah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on the Death Knight as soon as I'm finished with this. Send myself some money, get back on the Death Knight, and then we're gonna. do what we do best. But yeah, man, I'm real happy for you. Now, the real thing will come down to it is if now it's going to be funny what you find on there
Yeah, we'll
because, like I
see.
said, since you're not going to have no algorithm thing or whatever, your choices. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think you're going to get a lot of ugly girls,
All right. I mean,
and
that's not surprising.
because of the whole algorithm thing. Like I keep saying, it's going to be because them girls are desperate too.
Yeah. I hope, I hope I find a girl who other people think is ugly, but I think is pretty.
Oh, there's going to be plenty of that. It's going to be whether the girl that everyone else finding ugly. Like the girl I'm talking to right now, I call her so, and I never name anybody by their name. I call this girl Giddy
All right.
because she is like her emotion standpoint is either she has really high highs or really low lows, and she just like today. Um, I asked her how work is because she gets off work at 3:30. I get off work at 5. So when she got
Hmm.
off work, I asked her, "Hey, what's up? How's your work? How's work going?" And she says, it's been a rough day. I said, okay. And I told her about, well, I found some apartments that, that I think I'm going to be going for. And she's gonna go, okay. She does those one-liners that I cannot stand. That shit irks me so bad.
One-liners like what?
So like if you ask them how a day how it is, they go, okay. So what you up to? Nothing. So what you doing? Nothing. Is your
They
day
don't
going okay?
expand on
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not getting no conversation. But these are also the same women that get mad when you're not. Then she got mad at me like, and I don't it's like we're supposed to meet up on Saturday, but I think Wednesday I'm gonna give her a chance to kind of change this around, and by Wednesday if I'm just not really seeing any growth or any changes or anything, I'm not wasting my gas to go 2.5 hours to see somebody
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like I
True.
because like and then she was talking about so if we, if everything works out and, we're a couple, are you gonna, come see me? Are you gonna come live with me? And I'm thinking, nah, hell no. I would not live with you for the life of me. I'm serious.
Yeah, I know.
And and I wouldn't and I wouldn't do it because the factor is you already showed that you're unemotionally unstable, which means we live together. That means when you kick me out, I have no apartment, I have no house, I have nothing. You have everything. So that means as soon as something don't go your way, you don't like what I have to say, or if I just don't do anything at all, you're just wanting to take your anger out of me. You're gonna kick me right on out, and then I gotta go find me. And you're not gonna give me time to get my money together because you remember
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna probably be spending most of my money on your stuff, on your house, on your needs. So then you're gonna be looking at me like, and on top of that, I don't feel like quitting my job. Like I told her, I just don't. I don't know. Like, and I didn't tell her that.
Yeah, it sounds like she expects a lot. How long you been talking?
Just about 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, what the fuck? After 2 weeks, sorry asking if you would eventually move in with her.
Well, it was just by circumstantial, like, right?
Yeah.
We're not actually sitting there going, "Oh my God, you gotta move in." Like, I just want you to be here right now. It was
Right.
one of those things where, like, if everything worked out, would we move in together? And I'm like, no. Well, I don't know yet.
Yeah. Damn.
What's COD?
I got enough reputation for the guild helmet heirloom. Nice. So I'll buy that right away.
All right, I think I sent mail to myself.
Buy the hunter one too. Yeah, that's the hunter one. Might as well buy this too. Get the getting heirlooms for everybody, even classes I'm not playing right now.
I don't like it.
Probably never gonna use them.
I need to get a new keyboard. I'll probably have to do that. Actually, let me just start looking. So, yeah, now that I know how to do this, um, it's kind of sad how the Lich King did these people in this valley. But no, so yeah, well, that's what I was saying though, was that I went ahead and I was just doing everything I can to get my class. Uh, it's just that when I was talking to her about everything. Sorry, I got my words all jumbled up. But yeah, I was sitting there, I'm talking to her about stuff, and then it's like, I don't like one-liners like that because that shows you have no interest in the conversation. And you just don't have any interest. And if you're not gonna have any interest in it, means you don't have interest in me, which, I mean, that's fine if you don't, but
Hmm.
I'm not gonna waste my time talking to you, you know?
That's leaping to a conclusion. I feel like it's saying she's not interested in you if she's not interested in the conversation. Unless the conversation is super important to you. And like, I don't know.
Alright, let's see here. Unholy. So now I can actually shift click. Which is weird because I'm not sure how this works with the class because you can still use I can still use blood strike moves. I can use blood strike moves. I can still use frost moves. So I'm kind of confused as to what are the best moves for this class to be using. And none of these are passives. Well, except Master of Ghouls.
Well, Icy Veins tells you what moves to use.
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to look here, and Icy Veins is not really spell
Oh
summary.
wait,
I'm gonna.
no, you're right. It's not showing the. Oh wait, yeah, leveling, Unholy Death Knight, leveling rotation. Make sure you're in Frost Presence. Make sure you got your Ghoul sidekick out. Apply and maintain diseases such as Icy Touch and Plague Strike. Cast use Pestilence to spread diseases. And then you start using Scourge Strike and Death Coil.
An unholy strike that deals 100% of weapon damage as physical damage plus 525. In addition, for each of your diseases on your target, you can deal an additional 18% of physical damage done as shadow damage. Good lord, that's broken. Death Coil, well, I know what that is. Incites a friendly party or raid member into a killing frenzy for 30 seconds. Unholy Frenzy, and Dark Transformation. Consume 5 charges of Shadow Infusion on your ghoul to transform it into a powerful undead monstrosity for 30 seconds. That's a lot. The ghoul's abilities are empowered and take on new functions while the transformation is active. So that's going to be like if you're fighting a boss, you're going to go in there and just go ape shit on it. Make sure you're in Frost present.
Oh, here goes. Done.
Huh, which is funny. I mean, how do you know if you're in Frost presence or not?
There should be a stance bar. Maybe you haven't unlocked it yet.
No, I've unlocked it. I've unlocked almost everything here. Forecast. Let's see. So let's go with the death. Okay, Death Grip. I know brings the person back to you, which is nice. If this is a passive, okay, Raising Dead. That's the one I need. What's up, boy? All right. Apply, maintain Icy Touch and Plague Strike. Icy Touch. Runic Focus. Unlike most cat. Oh, that's a passive. Okay, and Plague Strike. Dark power courses through your limbs, increasing your strength. I noticed that as soon as you start getting plate armor, though, the amount of strength that comes off of your plate armor in a Death Knight is fucking ridiculous. Even better than what my damn warrior's getting.
Nice.
Plate armor got plenty plus 30 plus is getting plus 30 to strength, and I think the plus on my warrior, the highest I think I got is. So it's just like it's crazy. Okay, where's pestilence? Okay, use pestilence to spread disease in any situation you're fighting more than one target. Okay. And ouch. This is nice. This is gonna help me out a lot. Death Coil, which is another one. What is oh plague a disease deal okay. And Unholy Frenzy, which I don't think we got yet. What's reaping? Whenever you hit oh that's a passive. Scourge Strike, an unholy strike. An unholy strike that deals 100% of your weapon damage as physical damage. Plus 212. Isn't that the same thing as the Death Strike? Yeah, unless it's a powerful attack. Wait a minute. That heals you. Oh, this is what it is. Okay, this is Victory Rush. In addition, for each disease. So you want this because you just like a warrior. And you want this. Alrighty. Now we go to bartender and we keep buying this stuff because boy, it was embarrassing yesterday. I got my ass handed to me because all my shit wasn't on the thing. right. Kind of want to jump off the edge here, and just to see how bad the land is. The last night you got off, and I started playing my Death Knight.
Hmm.
So I finally got my horse, which I'm gonna have to turn down the noise for the horse because when you summon it, it's not that bad. It's the fact of once you summon it though, good lord, it makes so much sense. Like the horse makes a lot of sound and it screams in your ear and it's not funny. Oh, I cannot wait. Mike, are you playing today? No, I'm going on a date, on a Facebook date.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, bound to happen. Really.
All right, now that I know about some of my newer skills, we're about to see how this works. I need a. I should have just tested this out on dummies, but so okay, I can't. The problem with this, the ghouls are beating the shit out of the people, and it's making it. And I need some. There we go. Oh my god, what's this? Damage increased by your 20% of your next to attacks deals frost or shadow damage. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking. Beat his ass. Okay, so the best thing to do. So we want to put 3, 4. We want to grab them, 3, 4 of them, then coil. Then okay, okay. I think I'm getting it. Wait a minute, it's up to 7, so it's okay. Okay,
Hey,
all
man.
right. What did I put you on? Hold on. Bartending? Tell me something. What is this? Pad 2. Okay, it's on 2. So it's those. So grab this one. Okay. Problem that I'm noticing though is that you get the spell out, but you killed the mayor. Did this dude did you just hit me?
Where does this guy think he's going?
Oh, what does this do? What is this? Is pestilence spreads? Oh, wow! I just got to level 57.
Congrats.
Hmm, that was by accident.
Oh no.
So now I'm gonna go turn in this mission. And I thought, so you get two choices between, I think the death, which is weird, okay? So this is really stupid. So the Death Knight gets a horse, right? But if you bought one from the vendor on another character, you can use that horse as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of funny because then if the case is you have to be level 55 to get a horse in the first place, or you had to be level 5 to play a Death Knight in the first place, and you can get a horse as early as level 20, why go through all the questing to make them ride a horse when they're going to get one eventually from, and they have to be level 55? It'd be one thing if it was like, oh, well, you can't use the vendor horses that you got to use because it's a whole new character. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, oh, recommend that.
Just a very interesting concept. What does it want
Mm.
me to do? Okay. It says print something, something, something. Remove the Cashman Persuaders from the drill box. Use them to persuade. Okay. Did I get a drill box? Yeah, I did. Okay, so something don't make sense here. So equip the Persuaders. Okay, so am I supposed to hit them with these? Not use my own skill? Okay, that didn't work. Let's read it again. It says remove the Persuaders from the Angel box and use them to persuade the Scarlet Crusade into talking. Okay. how you persuade somebody? Is it like slash persuade?
Maybe.
And that's not gonna be easy to do while they're sitting there beating on you. And she was beating me down so damn bad, she almost killed me. Yeah, here's a guy right here. But, like, really, I really don't know what to do here. But I did get some shoes. Oh no. So I asked the girl, I said, is everything okay? Cause I don't know, man. Like I said, tomorrow, I just better see a better attitude than what I have been. Cause like I said, when I'm talking to somebody, I understand we all go through down times and everything. But
Yeah.
if you're constantly just like, oh my God, and I feel like you're not talking to me because you're taking it out on whoever's just closest to you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know,
Well, if she has depression, she's gonna be consistently in a down mood. But you said
yeah,
she's giddy.
it's like I said, it's just this 1 minute you're getting these really high highs and everything's going okay, and then next minute you're getting these really low lows. Like, okay, like what's going on? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the warrior a little bit more just because of the factor that Victory Rush just kept you healed 90% of your time.
Oh yeah, requesting. Mm, that's not good.
Now, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. No, am I having fun with this Holy Night? By a long. Cause don't get me wrong, boy over here, he does some quick work on some of these people. Now, it's also people that are like levels under me, so they're kind of just getting their ass beat anyway. I just don't know how you. I'm really confused about this quest. It says removed from the jewel box. Yep. Use them to persuade the Scarlet Crusade.
Oh, you're using an item. You target them and use the item the quest came with.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that the quest, the, like they were two swords. Like I don't know how you I don't know how you persuade. Chance to hit, attempts to. Okay, chance on hit, attempts to persuade the. Okay, so I have to just keep fighting these until it persuades them. That's what's up. Okay. What level are you?
58.
That's because you suck.
Yeah.
You and your fucking. Oh, and that's what I think I'm gonna do too. So I need to make a character that I can start doing the heirloom stuff with. So, all right. Well, and I kind of, and sometimes that makes me wonder too. Are you, when it comes also to some women too, I also have the same. Are you just looking for attention? Are you doing it because, no one else is paying attention to you, no one else is talking to you like that? Because some girls will do that and they'll play it
Mm.
off like, oh, I'm just really having a bad day, and I just want somebody to pay attention to me for once. So they'll use that. Oh, so yeah, and it makes you think. And see, you shouldn't have to think about stuff like that, but kind of have to sometimes. Especially when the circumstances is kind of silly because you don't know the person's attitude. I still say there's probably more skills I need to put on this bar though. Oh wow, mind freeze. I guess I got two more things now. Blood presence. You assume increase your stamina. Okay, this is when you're going. Yeah, just like before. That's when you decide to go into. Wow, did you shoot me? All right, let's see what our complainer has to say. She says nothing. I think she's a big. I don't know. man, I'm getting confused. Like, it says a chance on hit. Maybe I need to start using my skills and just use the auto attack button. And maybe what I need to do also is get rid of the ghoul. How do you dismiss him? Attack, passive. Your pet won't attack until you order it to do so. Huddle, go into defensive crouch, reducing all damage taken by 50%, but permitting other actions for 10%. So, what is this? Move to follow. Plus huddle. That's about my horse. Okay. Yes, finally. We finally smacked the shit out of somebody and they finally wised up. Alright, cool. She died from torture. What a bitch. Right now I'm listening to music, talking to a friend about this apartment deal, and thinking about you. It was funny because she was kind of like, I meant to tell you about this. So we were talking, and she was like, "So why do most girls don't want to talk to you?" And I told her because what I have to offer and what girls want are two different things. You
Mm-hmm.
know, or she said, "What do you mean by that?" And I told her, I said, "Well, first of all, you're talking to a man who doesn't do drugs, who's very successful. You know, he's owned two houses, makes about 150 to 135 to 150 a year, and everything else. Girls don't want that. Girls want a man who's got six baby daddies,
Yeah.
and and it's funny because when I get called for this, I get called an incel for this, and it's funny because I'm not an incel. I just speak the truth. This is what women care to desire. And I told her, I said, because most of the time when I see a woman, this is what I hear. Oh, when I tell them I listen to video game music, they don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Well, women are all about fitting in, whereas men are kind of more about being special, I guess.
And Malcolm is all about being stupid because he forgot to equip his weapon back. Currently. It doesn't matter which one it goes on, it just needs to go on. God, there's that stuff. Like that. Well, okay. But yeah, so yeah, what you were saying. So, and I was explaining it to her that, most of the guys I've seen either are missing a lot of things, and women still will take them. And these are sometimes successful women. Like this one girl, my friend didn't want to date her because she was too old. And I'm thinking this girl is fucking gorgeous. Like, what are you talking about? He said, nope, she's too old. I don't like that. I'm not into that. Blah 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 blah. Dude, she was 30. You're 22.
Oh, shit.
Do you know how hard it is for a girl to get with a man? How hard it is for the other to be a way around? Because I told her, I said, you're an idiot. But I said, look, you said you go after her then. I said, I am. But she didn't want to. She didn't want nothing to do with me. She wanted the kid.
Huh.
Hmm?
Interesting. I wonder. Yeah, I would think 30 is really old when I was 22.
I wouldn't have. I would have thought, damn, somebody of that caliber wants to date someone of my age. Either they see something in me that somebody else don't, or it's all a dream, or it could be a lie. I have had those happen to me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Corinne.
Did I just get shot at? I did. Um, but yeah, so she was sitting there and she was explaining that to me, and I was explaining to her that, and she said, so girls just don't want to date. She said, it's got to be something else. And I said, nope, it's not. And I said, because everything I told you, if you wanted to, you can do a complete full background check on me. There's nothing I'm hiding. It'll show you my divorce and anything else you need to know. And I tell anybody that you want to know something about me, get a background check because they know that they're not about to go spend the money on one to really go see what I'm about. But that just also tell you too, I'm not afraid to go let everyone know, and I ain't nothing to hide. That way, when you don't trust me, you can always do one of those. And oh, I wish there was a skill. I know there's a skill on me that kills me. wish there was a way to heal myself though. Let's see here. I wonder if there is. I bet you there is. Let's see. What's this? Nope, we already know about that one. Smash the target's mind with cold interrupting spellcasting and preventing you. Okay, it's an interrupt. Man, this really sucks. Do I really just not have? Maybe.
That, there's something I want to know.
What's that?
How much really does it matter if you're a little fat?
It shouldn't matter at all. But then again, it really depends. A lot of, like, well, what do you mean a little fat?
Like, dad bod, like, pretty big belly.
Nah, you got a dad bod, or you definitely got, like, unless you want an episode of Doctor Now, you fine.
Alright. Well,
And you,
I feel like
and
going on a diet is like necessary for me to date, but it's not necessary. It's not.
absolutely not. And let me tell you why. Because eh, you can be on a diet all you want. I tell you right now, people just fat shame because they think, oh, it's unhealthy. But that's because that's just somebody being a jackass.
Yeah.
Like if you, now I ain't gonna lie, is it healthy? Probably no, probably not.
Yeah, but it's will girls still want to have sex with you?
Yeah, all the
That's
time,
that's what it comes down to.
all the time. Because there's some women out there that don't want a skinny dude, that want a bigger man.
Yeah.
And if you're too skinny, then they ain't gonna want to be with you.
Yeah, true.
And now, wouldn't that be something sad to have the girl of your dreams? She didn't care, but then she noticed she was starting to get skinny, and then she's like, "You ain't the man I fell in love with. The man."
That could happen. Yeah.
And you over there laughing. I'm being honest with you, like. And then she's sitting there. Now she's talking to some 600-pound man, and all you can see is her Facebook pictures of her and this 600-pound dude kissing and married and everything.
Wow. Yeah, I guess everybody's different. Some people are into everything.
Yeah, man. Don't ever sell yourself short. That's why I need to start telling a lot of people nowadays. Just because you got a little bit of a dad bod, and don't forget. Hold on here. Let me explain something too. Don't forget your competition. You're saying it's because of that little dad bod, but look how much money you make a year. Look where you're living,
Hmm.
and look where you're living. Look what your competition nowadays are dudes that still live with their mamas
Yeah.
who ain't got no high school education, ain't doing nothing for their lives except trying to pillage off these girls. Okay.
Village.
Uh, they do. Like the newest joke out there is that you'll see this one black guy or a white guy who is really skinny, and he's talking to a 600-pound girl, and you thinking, why? What would make this little bitty skinny guy want to date this really huge girl? Then you find out it's because she has her own spot, and he ain't got nowhere else to
Oh.
go.
Oh. Yeah.
So, so why not? Because she knows she's gonna be dead. Oh wow, this guy really likes me. No, he don't like you. He likes the fact that you're giving him a pillow, a blanket, food.
Yeah. I mean,
No, and no responsibilities either.
There can still be attraction on the side, but yeah, it's not linked to attraction.
And most of the time, and I think it's just white girls, I'm not sure, but most black men are more attracted to bigger white girls. I know I am. I would date a black girl. I'll date a really heavy set girl
Yeah,
who's like 300 pounds. I don't care.
nice. Yeah, it's I guess it's mostly with fat. Like it's mostly it changes the way your face looks a lot.
It does, but you can always change that weight back.
Yeah, true. Mm, we're in another 2 hour instance here. It's been taking forever. Yeah, still might go on a diet soon.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. Just remember that your
Sucks.
competition isn't that hard out there. You just got to have some confidence. There is this one girl, I will say, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I really don't. And I ain't gonna tell Giddy Girl either. I'm not gonna tell Giddy Girl either. But there's a woman that she does crosswalking for kids because the school's right like down the street from me. And
Hmm.
for like weeks, I've been staring at her, just
Yikes.
just seeing how she's doing. And every day I've been looking at her, and she's really pretty. And one day I think I'm gonna just go up to her and I'm just gonna ask her out.
Whose town am I supposed to use?
I was supposed to take this dude's head, and I took his head. But yeah, man, like I said, man, competition don't have to be hard. And on Facebook dating, you're gonna realize that you're gonna, because I didn't say anything earlier, because I didn't want you to feel discouraged about it. But I will say this, like, you should see how many girls I'm talking to. On an average basis, I usually end up with like, if it was on Plenty of Fish, I would probably have one or two girls maximum, and that might be a year, a month. Oh, I'm so gonna die. Ah, yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. So, yeah, vice person. So I've been using the Plague Strike and Icy Touch, but man, like Death Grip. You know what? I know why. You know what? I'm not using. Um, I
Oh,
want to.
not again, not again.
I think I'm gonna try to start using Pestilence a little bit more. I think that's for another reason why I'm getting. I'm getting beat on because I'm not using it, and it's supposed to be if you're fighting more than one enemy at a time.
Oh my god, why are you pulling the boss? You crazy? You just pulled a pack of mobs and the boss at the same time. That's crazy. Get off. Oh, boss is enraged. That's actually really good.
All right, so we're gonna try this out. I need to try more.
Hmm. Where are we going? Are we? Is there? Mr.
Uh,
Boss.
right there, target.
Ooh.
You know, and I meant to say. All right, let me ask you a question. What would you consider like a good friend?
Hmm. Well, I'm not sure. There's a time component. Like, you gotta know them more than a year, I'd say. Um, they'd have to be willing to do like a favor if I needed it. And you can tell if people would be willing, like even if you don't ask for one, you can like tell if someone would be the kind of person to help you out if you need it.
Heck no, I'm not helping.
And then yes, people who know intimate details about me.
Mm, those are. So the reason I brought this up was because I had a friend, right? And my friend's name was Alan. Now, Alan was the type of guy who, at first, when I first was growing up with him, I grew up with this guy. He was the kind of guy where I probably wouldn't have never talked to a day in my life if I knew him as well as I should have. Because he definitely was, I wouldn't say like a manipulator, just more kind of like an annoyance.
Hmm.
Uh, but Alan was that type of guy you would talk to about stuff, and you know, he was like there. Now, I haven't talked to the dude in a long time, man. You know, usually, well, and I say in a long time, I mean like I haven't physically like been to his house or anything like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Usually, oh God. And Alan is kind of one of those guys that made me upset because, I ain't really met you. I haven't really seen you. I really don't know what's going on in your life, really. I don't know. I don't know really what's going on in your life. I don't know anything. And I think what bothered me was that he calls me up and says, "Dude, my mom needs $10. Can I get you to give me $10?" Now I'm at work. I don't have time to be. And well, no, 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 no. When I have a moment, I will definitely get to you. Right? I will put my phone. I will get on my phone to see what you need.
Yeah,
But that's when I get a moment. When you
right.
get mad because I don't answer you in 5 seconds after you done sent me your message, and I tell you that I'm at work, you better understand that shit pisses me off real quick. I will do nothing for you. And then, so I went and I told him straight up. I said, dude, I've known you for almost 3 years. That's how you're treating me? Like I'm some second-rate bastard that wouldn't help out you and your mom, even though you've known me all this time? Well, I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I'm just asking for your help, man. I ain't mean to. Nah, because I didn't answer you in the point 0.5 seconds. You ain't invited me to your house. You ain't talked to me. You you don't really talk to me like that. You ain't called. You don't text. You don't say hi.
Hmm.
You don't nothing, nothing.
Yeah, that sucks. It's,
And,
if someone's at work, you can't expect them to stop what they're doing.
right. And don't get me wrong. If it's an emergency and dude said, "Dude, I'm in the hospital. I'm about to die in like a few hours or something," immediately I would have stopped, went over there and see what was going on.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I guess when I said earlier, it's like someone to do a favor for you. It's like gotta be reasonable about it.
Right.
Like, and I mean like, I mostly mean those like life or death situations. Those kind of situations. Like, I don't think someone's my friend because they lent me some sugar or something.
And I told him, and I told him, we supposed to be friends over all these years, and you do some shit like that. You gonna sit there and bug me at work, and then you gonna get mad because you can't get a hold of me when I'm at work. I mean, I don't know what your schedule is like, boy. It must be nice to be able not to do nothing like you've done for the last 5, 6 years. What just killed me? Uh, I told him too. I said it must be nice because the last 6 years I've known you, or I'm sorry, not 6 years. The last, what is that, 15? Yeah, almost 15, 17 years I've known you. When have I ever sat there and bugged you or made you feel that I would never be there? And I gave his mom the money because this was his mom. She's going through kidney disease, and I feel bad for her
Hmm.
because she's never asked me for a dime in her life, and she just asked me today. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, it made me mad because his mom came out and asked me for the money as well. But when she asked, it was like, "Hey, can I borrow some money?" Okay, fine. But yeah, like, why do you do that? I don't know. Oh God.
Yeah, my best friend from high school, he lived in Virginia, and then I went to Florida for college, and then moved back to Virginia after college. And like after coming back, like this guy was like so distant all of a sudden, and like it's like there's no longer like that sense of trust or like knowing each other's thoughts and stuff. Like, um,
Uh, And it's sad when you get to that point in life with somebody where it's like that. You don't have that sense of friendship anymore, where you guys can just be cool anymore. That's over.
yeah.
And it's sad because this person this person's supposed to be, somebody, and it's sad. But then again,
He was like lazy, didn't want to like travel to hang out. He always had to go to his place because he didn't want to leave his place.
and I know people like that. I know people like that. They don't want to leave their place. They don't want to do nothing. They just rather stick where they are. And
Uh,
if you and we and the funny thing is that here's the real funny part is when you try to talk to them about it, like, hey man, why don't we ever have? Why can't I ever just come over there? And the first thing you hear is, oh, it's always some kind of argument.
right. Any idea how much questing you have to do before you're free from Death Knight Land?